Hey guys, welcome to Any Last Words. I'm your host, Joe. My guest tonight is going to be screenwriter Dexter Williams. We're having a little bit of difficulty, so he's going to go ahead and try to call in. I'm going to wait for his phone call, and we'll go from there. I'm very excited about this interview. I'm very interested because, like I said, if you guys read my post, he's a hypnotist enthusiast. And he's also a horror writer. I read one of his stories. I thought it was great. But we will see. What's up, CW? What's up? Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a great day today. Oh, and that is my guess. I hope it's my guess. Let's see. Hopefully I'm not answering for the wrong person. Hello?
Hello, Joe?
Yes, is this Dexter?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Dexter, you're on Any Last Words?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Good evening.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am good. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate your time. And I'm so excited to talk to you about your work.
Well, thank you for having me on Any Last Words. I'm very honored and privileged.
Well, oh man, I swear, I just, even talking to you and reading your stuff, like I said, I'm super excited. You seem like you're a very interesting person to talk to on a daily basis. I would, because I'm super excited about the hypnotist stuff personally.
Okay, that's nice to hear.
And I did read your story that you sent me, and I loved it. Mistress Asleep.
Well, thank you very much. It's the most out there script I've written, and it was actually inspired by Italian actress Monica Bellucci after seeing her in a couple of films, Matrix Reloaded, and especially The Brothers Grimm. I've seen that film. I thought he'll make a great on-screen hypnotist, so I tried to think of a project specifically for her. I had tough time thinking of a good story, so I put it on the back burner of other projects, but then one night I was looking over reincarnation, past life, and what have you, and what if someone had a nightmare about not only a past life, but a present life, and a future life. So I decided to turn it into a script that is Mistresses of Sleep, and I have done quite well with it. On film festivals. In fact, recently it was a semi-finalist in the Creative Screenwriting Unique Voices Screenplay Contest. I was in the top 7% of all scripts submitted. That's one of the top 250 out of 3,500 entries. Even though I didn't win the grand prize, I was very honored and humbled by the script's recognition. I didn't expect it, but it seems like a lot of people are very intrigued by the story and the characters, and it's one of my most out there scripts, but one script that I'm very proud of, and I hope I can make it to a feature film.
That's amazing. That is, I mean, congratulations on all that. I was reading some of the stuff that you had sent me. You've written a lot, and you've been, semi-finalist, nominated, all kinds of stuff in all these different events, and that's quite an accomplishment. Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Well, thank you very much, Joe. I really appreciate that. And every time I get recognition from a film festival or what have you, I'm flattered and I'm humbled because I try to write the best stories possible. I try to make both highly involving, and like I said, a lot of people have responded positively to it, and which I'm very thankful for.
Now, what got you into writing? Is it all mostly horror, or do you try to dabble around in different genres?
Well, I've done my resume says that my skills have been a variety of different genres, mostly horror and fantasy, but also done sci-fi, comedy, drama, thriller, even Western. Mm-hmm. But horror and fantasy are the ones I write the most. But horror is the one that's close to my heart because there's no genre that has a bigger, more passionate fan base than horror. There's no other genre that is more profitable in motion picture box office than horror, and for the reason because there are a lot of people that like to be scared. A lot of people that like to have that rush of a good old-fashioned story that has a lot of scares, a lot of intensity and suspense, and like to do things a little differently with my horror stories. Not the slasher type kind of thing. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm more into the supernatural kind of thing, and it has got me a lot of success. In fact, I've optioned most of the screenplays I have optioned are in the horror genre, and that includes a trilogy, believe it or not. How I got into that is Enslavement is one of my screenplays I've optioned. The very first one I optioned is a cross between The Craft and Red Dragon. I was inspired by 5 performances in horror films. There's Ruzabog in The Craft. There is Kim Director in Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2. There is Parker Posey in Blade Trinity. There is Sophia Bush in Stay Alive. And Dakota Fanning in The Twilight Saga New Moon. The interesting thing about that is I don't want to go see it in theaters, and I saw that scene with Dakota Fanning's character inflicted pain through mind control and what have you on Edward Cullen, Robert Pattinson's character in The Twilight Saga New Moon. I was blown away, so much so that the next day after seeing the film, I started writing the screenplay, and it took me a mere 2 weeks to finish the first draft of Enslavement.
Oh, wow.
I was that inspired, and Mark Lavigny and Faye Bray of Mystical Sounds Productions read the script. They loved it, and they optioned it for a while, but nothing came of it. But Paul McFall, a wonderful screenwriter and fellow Facebook friend, read the script. In fact, he read the entire trilogy, and he loved it so much he optioned all 3 scripts. And another script I wrote called Crystal Ball, which he read 3 times. Count 3 times. And he optioned that too. So it's going to be made into feature films. And so much so that he asked me to help on a screenplay called Demonic, based on a short story by Jason Gellert. And it took me 3 to 4 weeks to finish my draft of it. And he was very impressed. That I did great work on it, and we share the screenwriting credit together. And it's going to be made into a feature film sometime next year. It'll be my very first produced credit as a screenwriter, which I'm very proud of, because I've never written anything for someone else before. And it's a very interesting story. And my scripts are going to be made into feature films too. Crystal Ball, and there's a good chance that it may wind up getting produced by Lionsgate.
Oh, wow. You sound like...
That's the same I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The same studio that, interestingly enough, created my all-time favorite horror franchise. In fact, my favorite all-time film franchise in any genre, Saw.
Oh, I love the Saw and Jigsaw. I love all those. Those are great films.
Yeah, and it'll be... If that happens, it'll be an honor and a privilege to have my project to be produced by Lionsgate, because Lionsgate rocks, man. Especially because of the Saw films. I got every single one of them in my DVD collection. I think it's the greatest franchise ever. I really do.
Oh, my fingers are crossed hard for you, sir. That would be amazing. I mean, you've already got a lot of great stuff going on. Like, you seem like you're on a really good track right now, and I'm so happy for you. I love it when people in indie are, on a really good, positive, constructive flow.
Well, thank you very much, Joe. Thank you. I really appreciate your support and your enthusiasm and rooting for me to break through.
Absolutely. I love to see hardworking, passionate, creative people achieve their goals. Even though I have no part in it whatsoever, it makes me happy, because I see the struggle that everybody goes through just to make it just a little inch, and then some people, they don't try so hard and they complain. But I'm always really just rooting for the people who are just so passionate and talented. And you hands down are absolutely one of those people. So I have all high hopes and positivity for you. I think you're going to go far. So I'm excited to see what comes of a lot of this. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Mistress of Sleep? Because I read that thing again today. It was like my second time reading it. I read it again today. And I like it a lot. I kind of was expecting the ending, not really. It was a little bit of a twist for me, but I really enjoyed it. The way you wrote it was very, you can visualize everything that's happening. It's very descriptive. And that's what I like about stories, is that I can see exactly what's going on in my head as I'm reading the story.
Well, thank you very much. I'll be more than happy to tell you what it is about. Mrs. of Sleep is about Laura Wilson, a young lady who is plagued by recurring nightmares of death and destruction. And one day she is given an invitation to visit one of 3 mysterious hypnotists to knock sick of those nightmares. And without giving too much away, it leads to a surreal journey into the unknown that will culminate in a bizarre, surreal climax.
Excuse me. Sorry. No, it was, sorry. I took a drink of something I swallowed the wrong way.
Okay, that's okay.
My first bump of the night.
You're fine, Joe. You're fine.
Excuse me. So this is one that you're also hoping to turn into a feature film, correct?
Absolutely, because I feel that I've always been the most out there script I've written, and I think that it's what we should target audiences, teens and young adults. They have the biggest enthusiasm for the horror film genre, and this film will definitely be one of the more unique horror films they see when it gets made into a feature film.
I love that attitude. It's not if, it's when, because you know it's going to happen. You got to be positive about it. Do you have anybody in mind that you want to play particular roles if you got the opportunity to ask those people?
Wow. Well, like I said, Monica Bellucci really was the one that really got the ball rolling for me as far as concerned. I'll have her play a pivotal role in the film. I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but I can see myself seeing Rebecca Ferguson of Dr. Sleep playing one of the Mrs. Sleep, for one thing, and that kind of stuff. I try not to think too far into the future. Take it one day at a time, what have you, and try to get a producer or a financial to get interested in the screenplay. And it's done well in the few screenwriting contests. Like I said, it was a semi-finalist in the Creative Screenwriting Contest and top 250, which is very flattering for me. But like I said, it's a script I'm very proud of. It's definitely my most out there script. I've written a lot of out there scripts before. This is definitely one of the most out there, and I'm so pleased that you really enjoyed it, and I hope that I know it's going to be a great film.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see that when it comes out, because I know I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. But if you guys hear me talking about this is what I'm talking about. Because when it becomes a film, I will push this out there. I was very intrigued by it. I was, very paranormally clairvoyance, you would say, hypnotist and all that in there. Especially if you like fantasy. Honestly, I felt that if you kind of changed a couple of the words, I'm not telling you to do this. I'm just saying, like, if you change some of the curse words to like softer words, you can even push that as like something for young adults, if you will, like 15 or 16 or something. I think that would be something that adults and young adults would be able to enjoy.
I would take that into consideration. That would take into consideration, But like I said, it's aimed toward the teens and young adult audience. So,
Oh, okay. I thought it was for adults for some reason. I mean, not that, there wasn't anything bad in it. I was just like, oh, I thought it was, just a like a clean adult story, which was refreshing, I felt, but.
Well, so thank you very much. I try to do things that have been done before or has rarely been done before, but nothing like this. So because of that, I'm proud of that.
As you should be. It was you wrote it very well, and I know you have a lot of hypnotists in there and hypnotism, plot points in there. So are you're interested yourself in hypnotism? You've studied hypnotism, or do you practice hypnotism?
I don't practice it, but I one day while I was in grade school, I saw a foreign exchange student do a demonstration of it, and I was intrigued by it. I was kind of wary of it at first, but when watching it on TV shows and movies and horror, especially the horror genre, I got a lot more accepted of it. I think it's a fascinating subject. It's a real shame that not more horror films delve into that kind of subject, because I think it is a fascinating subject. One more thing, virtually all the scripts I've written has hypnotism in it, and all of them has a female hypnotist in it. It's a male-dominated field, and I feel that females can do things just as well as men can.
Okay. Well, girls can have a little bit of charm sometimes too, to hypnotize men for things. Some of us aren't very good at it, but practice, I guess. That's cool though. That's cool. No, like I said, I was particularly interested in the fact that you incorporated hypnotists in it, and that you were fascinated with it, because that's something that you don't really. I would assume it's not something that people normally think of often, is hypnotism. So when I started talking to you and started hearing about the hypnotist stuff, I was like, oh, hey, that's cool and different. Like, that would be interesting for people to listen to. And obviously your stories are very interesting too, with that incorporated in it. And like I said, I'm super excited to see what happens with this. Do you have any other projects in the works that you're starting on?
Well, last month I did a short script called Mesmerized Pets, which I am very, very proud of. Mm-hmm. Interesting enough, it's the first horror short script or feature script I've written that doesn't have a single word of profanity in it.
Oh, cool.
So I was surprised that I was able to do it like that.
I don't think I can go a whole day without saying a curse word.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I was inspired to write that particular script by a wonderful fellow Facebook friend named Jill Kozelski. Mm-hmm. And she is an artist and a painter and a filmmaker, and she is just amazing. She showed me a video of her as a hypnotist, and I was so knocked out by it that it inspired me to write a character based on her look in the video called Mesmera, and it is about this lady who is a carnival hypnotist. Mm-hmm. Who puts innocent, nerdy girl under hypnosis to kill someone, to help accomplish a certain task, a certain mission, to complete a octagon of corpses. And I'm not going to tell you how it ends, what have you, but it is quite intriguing. And Jill herself read the script, and she absolutely loved it, so much so that she is going to, when she gets the chance, she's going to make a short film of it, and even do a photo shoot based on the character of Mesmera.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, that one sounds cool too. It's different. You're doing things that are different, not stuff that people are doing and, adding seasonings to it. It's you're legitimately doing things that are different, and that is so cool, and it's so refreshing. I can't wait. Oh my gosh.
Well, thank you very much. That's why one of the reasons why I wanted to become a screenwriter, to do things that are different from the norm. I try to do it every screenplay I write because I don't like formulaic and predictable and dull and what have you. I want to do something that's out of the box, so to speak.
Okay. How long have you been writing for? Is it something you just picked up one day, or have you always been a creative writer?
I picked it up. I've been writing horror screenplays for over a decade, and let me tell you, horror is the greatest genre in the world, man.
It is.
I could, there are other genres. I'm not knocking the other genres. There are other genres for everything. Horror is not for everyone, but for those who love horror, those who like scares, those who like violence and what have you, I love writing them, these stories, put my own supernatural twist to them. Virtually all my horror scripts are the supernatural kind, and I can't think of any better genre in which I want to develop my writing to, because it's horror rocks, and I'm a horror fan and a horror screenwriter, and I'm proud of both of that.
Horror is the best genre. Have you ever had a paranormal experience that you've been able to maybe put into your writing?
Ironically, no.
Okay. Do you believe in the paranormal, or do you just think it's fun stories that everybody tells?
A little of both. I do believe that there are things out there that are beyond explanation. I believe that. Mm-hmm. And that's why I love writing about it, because, the paranormal, the metaphysical, that what have you, it intrigues me for some reason. And I like to bring my unique viewpoint of those things to the stories I write.
Okay. You should try to go on one of those, what are they? Those little paranormal adventure hunt things where they take the little ghost hunting, where they take the little boxes to listen for the voices and stuff. That would be pretty cool. Maybe that could inspire your next story.
Ironically, I've never written a screenplay about ghosts, but you may have inspired me to do one in the future.
That would be pretty cool. Maybe a ghost that hypnotizes people. Find me a body to possess.
Oh my goodness, that is a wonderful idea, Joe. Oh, I'm going to write that in the near future, believe me.
You can have it. So just in case you guys are wondering, there are links in the description where you can find Dexter and catch up on some of his work and all the stuff that he's got going on. Sounds like he's on an amazing adventure right now, and I'm a little peanut butter and jealous, but not really. I'm really happy for you. So you guys make sure you click on those links so you guys can check out more of Dexter, and keep an eye out for Mistress of Sleep, because I want to see that. I want to see if it's going to end up being what I envisioned during the reading. I don't know. I do that a lot when I read books and they turn into movies. I'm like, was it exactly how I pictured it in my head?
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate the kind words about Mistress of Sleep. Like I said, I'm proud of all my scripts.
You should be. You should be. You are a very talented writer. And like I said, probably a billion times already, just because I'm excited to have you on, and I really enjoyed your work. I really hope that everything, works out, that your path stays clear, sir. Because you're on the right one. I
appreciate that, though. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. We're kind of coming up on the end here. Do you have any last words for our viewers tonight? Maybe where they can find you, or anything upcoming that you want them to check out?
Well, like I said, next year, hopefully, my writing partner, Paul, has been contacted by producers to write a horror script for Lionsgate, which he's working on right now. And if everything goes well with that, he's going to start promoting my project, which is Cristobal and Enslavement. And the one I co-wrote with him, he asked me to co-write with him, called Demonic, based on a short story by Jesse Keller, which is really fascinating. And they wind up produce Palanca as well.
Awesome. I can't wait. And that's cool. That's cool to hear somebody from Indies going like straight to Lionsgate. Like, damn. It's like you said, they had all the Saw franchise. They've had so many horror movies under their belt. It's ridiculous. But oh my gosh, I cannot wait, sir. I cannot wait. You guys, like I said, make sure to click on the link in the description to check out more of Dexter. Dexter, thank you so much for coming on tonight and sharing with us what you've got going on in your work. I so much appreciate it, and I very much enjoyed it.
Well, thank you very much. I would like to, I'll keep you updated on my stuff, and appreciate it very much if you would promote my stuff whenever, not yet, but whenever it's close to hit the big screen and what have you.
Absolutely. And please do share with me. I love sharing people's stuff. I really do. I'm always happy to see, the next project, people I've spoken with, are on. It just, I don't know why. It just makes me so happy to see people accomplishing stuff that they really want to do. So I wish you all the best luck. And again, thank you so much for coming on and giving us your time. And thank you guys for coming to see Dexter tonight. I really appreciate it. And that's it. Thank you so much, Dexter, for joining. I will have to have you back on again later on when you've got some more stuff coming out.
It's a date.
All righty. I look forward to it.
Okay.
All right.
Have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Bye. Okay, guys. That was Dexter Williams. And I'm so excited. I wish you guys knew what I read today. I can't spoil it for him because he's got stuff going on with it, but oh my God, I really wish you guys could have read it. I'm glad I did read it. I read it twice. I'm glad I did because I haven't really been able to sit and read anything in a long time other than the occasional script I get for myself for movies or whatever. But it was really nice to be able to read a fresh story, a fresh, interesting, intriguing story on the supernatural. And I can't wait. I really can't wait for it to come out. I hope you guys check him out. Very talented guy, very nice as well. And again, I thank him so much for coming on and giving him our time. Real quick before, before we close shop for the night, I want to say thank you again for everybody who joined me last night on Twitch. For my Twitch Tuesday, I did American Horror Story Murder House review, and I did a Black Dahlia makeup look because I like playing with makeup and putting glue on my face. So just for you guys. Also, I have some really, really, really cool stuff coming up in regards to the Shockfest Film Festival and myself. So you guys stay tuned for that. Really excited to share. I can't wait till they tell me I can share it because this is going to be big. It's going to be really big. I'm excited. I think you guys will be as well. What else? Yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys check out my YouTube channel, my Instagram, Twitch, and Facebook. If you're not on all of those, I should say, because pretty much every place has a little bit of different content on each one. Twitch has its own Twitch Tuesday nights, and that only goes on Twitch. YouTube, I've been putting little like pre-recorded shows on YouTube that it's not on any other platform. Facebook is just Facebook. I stay on Facebook daily. That's how I interact with you guys mostly. So, and Instagram just gets photos. We all know how that works. So yeah, so if you guys go ahead, like, share, follow, subscribe, hit notification, yada, 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 I'd appreciate it. And yeah, so that was my spiel. I appreciate you guys so much for joining me tonight. Thank you. And I will see you guys. What's today? Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow night's Girls Gore and Gin, 7 o'clock, YouTube, Facebook Live with my co-host Lauren and my producer Miguel. And then I'll be back on Tuesday. Or no, I'll be back on Monday. I will be back on Monday. Don't listen to me. I will be back on Monday. I will be back on Twitch Tuesday. So thank you guys. I love you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And a great weekend because we're coming up on the weekend. Hopefully it's not going to be too smoky. We'll see. All right, guys. Have a good night. See you later, creeps.